Professional Baseball Spirits 2024-25. Yo, I love this game. This game is the reason I bought a PlayStation 5, and it's pretty much the only game I play on it. And I'm cool with that. This game's the best. So I saw a streamer play this, Daddy Dimmu, and I had to have it. I never owned or even played a baseball game until this one, and it's probably the only one I'll ever play. There are a lot of modes to play, but I pretty much only play the High School Baseball Manager one. I try to play other ones, but I just come back to this one. There's just something about this one that just makes me happy. You first start out with a bad team, you got no rep, and you got no talented players. The whole point of the game is to turn them into a bunch of winners and to get your school some respect. And the more games and tournaments you win, the easier it is to recruit better players, and you're gonna have a good time. Now, if you want to make winners, what you gotta do is go to this section and select what stats you want them to work on. There are a lot of options. It's kind of time consuming to go through your whole roster and tell every single player what to train. But if you want to be a winner, that's what you gotta do. I mean, you are the manager. If you don't do that, then you're like neglecting your students and you're a bad manager. Anyway, there are ways to make it easier, but I think individual training gives the best results. Every year, you get a new batch of freshmen, and they're going to be random positions with random stats, but you have the opportunity to recruit players from all over the country if your school has enough rep. Every once in a while, you'll get a really awesome player, but they're hard to find, and sometimes they don't want to join your school, so you gotta go back and ask them a couple of times. The best player I ever had is a catcher, and his name is Abraham Lincoln, and he's around 800. To put him into perspective, a normal player is gonna start around 100 to 200, and they're gonna end up at 300 to 400. A really good player at the end of their career is going to be around 550 or a little bit better. But Abraham Lincoln started out as a freshman at 400. He was an absolute beast to begin with. He's close to being maxed out on all of his stats, and he's got a bunch of special abilities. Special abilities are a really cool game mechanic. They are permanent, and you can teach your players specific abilities with training, but you can also learn them while playing in a game when certain situations happen. So for example, if you hit a walk-off and you win the game, you can get a special ability that increases your hitting when you're in those situations again. But also, you can get detrimental special abilities, like I had a pitcher that would give up runs when the game was tied. So he got a special ability that would make that happen more often. It's pretty interesting, and you gotta know your players' special abilities. They really matter. Anyway, here are some of my other good players. Ding Dong is a stud. He's my best pitcher, and he can hit really good. Leonardo's also great. Pitchers generally get higher levels easier because if you max out a bunch of their pitches, they will get a lot of stats from that. And if they're good at hitting and fielding, then they're just going to have more overall stats than position players. I think the language barrier isn't that bad in this mode. Maybe it doesn't bother me because I just like playing it so much, but after a while I just memorized where everything was, and the same things happen every year, so I just got pretty familiar with it. I mean, this game's sweet. Like, I really like these niche sim-style games where you level up characters and you have some kind of control over it, but not 100%. I play another game like this. It's completely different, has nothing to do with sports, and I play that game forever. And I think that's what I'm going to do with this game, because there really isn't an end to it. You just keep making awesome baseball players with weird names, and that gives me unlimited entertainment for some reason. There's just something about a baseball player named Abraham Lincoln hitting homers that makes me happy. I'm probably gonna make some more videos about this game just because I like it so much, so stay tuned.